is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Freaking 30-minute break. 30-minute break. What? These are these rule makers up in Washington, D.C. that has no clue what's going on. They drive 30 minutes to work. And they'll go and they'll get in their office and they'll say, oh, such a long drive to work this morning. When, they totally don't understand that drivers develop an endurance out here. An endurance to drive a long amount of time. Now, obviously, we stop, take a little break, use the bathroom, eat, whatever. But drivers have an endurance. They can drive for hours at a time without stopping. And so, the way the 30-minute thing came out is they had these listening sessions. The FMCSA had these listening sessions where drivers would get to air out their whatever. And drivers had made an excuse that says, we should allow to be able to take a break. Now, what those drivers meant were not a mandatory break, but we should allow to be taken a break that doesn't count against our 14-hour clock. It shouldn't count against us to take a nap. It's like used to. Before this whole 14-hour rule came out, you were able to take a break. Say if you're sleepy, you need to get an hour or two sleep. It does not count against your day, which was a 15-hour day. It didn't count against your day. Hey, you're asleep. That's good. That's good. That a driver's taking a nap. A driver's taking a rest. It's good. Why count against your 14? But yeah, they had the listening sessions, and so they heard the drivers say, we should be allowed to take a break, and it shouldn't count against our 14. And then what did they do? They made a mandatory break, but it counts against your 14. Okay? And not everybody needs a break. I've got 7 drops today. Okay? The whole purpose of having a break, they have some scientific words or some crap, arcadium rhythm, whatever. I mean, these people never been in a truck a day in their life. Arcadium rhythm. Arcadium rhythm. We said a big word. Truckers don't even know what arcade means. Truckers go into Arcadium rhythm. Okay, let's go play Pac-Man in the freaking truck stop. Who do these people think they are? Making some freaking rule about trucks, and they ain't never been in no truck before. And they think every rule, truck drivers are all the same. They all drive a truck and they all go a long ways every day. One size does not fit all, people. I got 7 drops today. Why should I have to take a 30-minute break in there? You know what I'm saying? Why? I mean, I'm going to spend most of my day just delivering drops. I may go hour and a half down the road. I may drive 2 hours down the road for the next one. Most of the time, it's 30 minutes. And why should I have to go, I got to take a break. I got to sit here and do this. Do nothing because FMCSA says I'm too tired. Oh, kill me. It's the stupidest damn thing. This 30-minute rule, and they don't listen to the driver. They don't listen to drivers at all. Drivers want to, do what's right and whatever. But this is the stupidest rule. I mean, if you're going coast to coast and you're going to drive 11 hours straight. Now, granted, there's a lot. I've done that. I've driven 11 hours, 10 and a half hours without stopping at all. I've done that. You can do that. But most drivers are smart. They're going to stop when they want to stop. You know, okay, well, I got to use the bathroom and eat something. You know, drivers are going to do, but don't require that. They'll sit there and they gave an excuse on radio show. They said, well, you know, in most jobs, people have a lunch break, and so you know, we feel that truckers should have a lunch break too. Well, guess what? A part of being a truck driver is being able to set your own schedule out here. So, like, if I want my lunch break to be at freaking 3 o'clock, it's going to be at 3 o'clock. You know? This is the stupidest thing. And I think that if we could ever get to the point where that's never going to happen, so why not even push? 30-minute break. Come on. If any of you people out there... now, I know a lot of you drivers out there are just coming in, and that's all y'all know, but this is just a new rule. And, I mean, it's just, was it July it started? June? And, it's just the stupidest thing ever. You know? Telling you to take a break when you have to take it. You know, and if you don't, you know, sometimes you have to take it twice if you don't do it right, or if your schedule doesn't allow you to do it right. That's part of the stupidest thing right there. So you're actually not working for 14 hours. You're not working for 14 hours. You're working at the most 13 and a half hours. That's if you schedule it right. You may only work 13 hours. Now, it's the stupidest thing ever invented. They're just coming up with so much crap. But it's just, I don't know. I know y'all love my rants. Y'all love my rants. Some of y'all hate my rants. Oh, Ike, you're so negative about everything. Well, you know what? I can be. You know, I've earned my place in this world where I could vent whatever. And let me just set the record straight. It is a proven fact on this YouTube channel, on any YouTube channel I've seen, not just trucking, everything. Negative videos have more views than, oh, everything's so flowery and lovely. Oh, I love you with kiss on the lips. You know what I'm saying? If it bleeds, it leads. Now, that's not the reason why I do that. Most of my videos are very, very positive. If you go, I've got like over 300 videos. I probably, going up to 400 already. But I've got these 10 or 11 or 12. They're growing. That, Bonehead Truckers is one. I make fun of Swift drivers. I hate Warner. I don't hate the drivers. Hate Warner. Driver. I used to drive for Warner, so I feel for him. And I don't hate Swift drivers but it's just, they're just fun. But I drive for Schneider, for crying out loud. People make fun of us, so it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's freaking YouTube, and if you can't take a lot of this stuff on YouTube, what are you going to do when you turn on the CB radio at a truck stop? I mean, it takes a thick skin out here. To be a truck driver, to be a good truck driver, to fit in with the brotherhood, you have to have thick skin. You just have to. And if you're going to whine and complain about, oh, he made fun of my company. Oh, what am I going to do? Ah! If you're going to be like that, just unsubscribe to my channel and go somewhere else. You know? Because you're going to hear me rant. Most of the time I'm positive. Most of the time it's like, you know, the world is a fine and dandy place. But on this video, I hate the 30-minute break. Are you going to dislike that? Oh, he made fun of the FMCSA. He's talking about a 30-minute break. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing when y'all sit there and you whine about what I'm freaking doing on my videos. That's what you seem like to me. Anyways, you gotta have a thick skin to be out here. You know, you can't be sitting out here, you know. I mean, most of y'all, I mean, I've kind of, some of the haters out there, I've kind of looked. Most of y'all don't even have y'all CDL yet. It's kind of crazy. There's some of y'all that are, our drivers are really, you know, pretty new. But, you know, the people who agree with me the most, or at least get it that it's a joke, you know, the whole Swift thing is a joke, are older drivers, because they get it. They've been around, and it's like, okay, you know, but you drive for Schneider, so Schneider's this. I'm like, you know, that's fine. But I could take it. I don't work at Schneider to impress you. Work at Schneider to pay my bills. I do it for me, do it for my family. I don't do it for you. I don't do it for anybody else. I do it for me. Just like I expect you to go, if you know, if you're working for Swift, you're driving for Warner, go, you know. Not everybody's situation is the same, you know. So the haters are going to hate. I mean, they hate because, oh, he's so bad. Oh my gosh, he's so bad. I want to kill him. Right in the face. Ah! You know what I'm saying? That's how these people are. And they're probably going to hate this video so much. They're going to go and tell everybody, oh, you got to see these. Don't watch his videos. Don't watch Ike's videos because he's negative all the time. I mean, all his videos are all the time. You know, he's got like 20 videos that are so bad. I mean, the other 300 are you know, actually pretty positive. But those 20 are so bad it makes him an evil person. Alright, I'm done for the rant. 30-minute break pisses me off. Nothing really we could do about it, but get the word out that we hate it. Maybe it'll go away after a few years, but I doubt it. Usually when the FMCSA puts a rule out there, it sticks for a long time. But, you know what the coincidental thing is that, what is a month or so later after it went into effect, they said, well, some of these drivers are exempt, like bull haulers and all these, you know. So you are admitting that it's not about safety, aren't you, FMCSA? It's not about safety, it's about regulation. There's nothing safe about forcing a driver to take a 30-minute break and it's going to count against his clock. There's nothing safe about telling a driver he cannot sit there and take a nap and it's going to count against his 40-minute clock. There's nothing safe about that. And if you think that the 30-minute break, oh, it's just such a great rule, I love it to death and whatever, have fun working on poverty wages. 73.